Yes, this is the Honda ADV350 2025 model year. The difference to last year, we have a new display, TFT, which is much better, much easier to see and much more versatile, and has all the communication functions what you need with your smartphone connectivity. That's what I wanted to say. It rides very nicely. And let's get to the controls to display in the storage space now. So on the left hand side we have the brake lever for the rear disc brake. We have a light switch here for your index finger, for high beam, low beam, and for passing light. We have the joystick button here for the display, which is left, right, up, down, and you can also press it. We have a button here, a dedicated button here for the traction control. We have, it's a little bit different on this model, not only on and off, but you can also select 50%. So we have 0, 50% and 100% traction control. We have the horn here. We have the blinker switch here, and that's everything on the left hand side. Let's go to the right hand side. We have the throttle here, the brake lever for the front disc brake. We have the emergency cutoff switch. We have the hazard light switch and a starter switch right here. In the middle we have the very nice, crisp and clear TFT display. It's really nice. It's easy to see, and it's very sharp. The main functions that you can see on the display are as follows. On the left hand side you see the traction control. I will switch it now so you can see it. We have full, so which is 100%. We press it once, we have 50%, and we press it longer and we can turn it off. Then we of course also get the little indicator light saying, hey, we need to turn on the traction control again. We have a very nice RPM counter, which, yeah, of course it is a scooter, so not really necessary. We have the clock on the top right. We have the outside temperature. We have a warning triangle at the moment, I think, for the inspection, the service, which is due in about 250 kilometers. That's why it warns us. And down below we have the field. We have a display field here. That's also adjustable, customizable here. Trip A, trip B, we have the actual fuel consumption and the total mileage that's there. And on the right hand side with a little arrow, it shows us what to do and how we get there. For example, to the favorites we have to press longer the up button. If we just press longer to the left, we go into the road sync. Honda Road Sync, you can connect it, and you can also navigate and use the turn-by-turn arrows in the display to navigate. Down below you turn off the sound basically when you connect to Bluetooth. To the right hand side we go into the menu. The menu system here is as follows. You can change all the info as you can see here. And then I go further down. You can also change the remaining, mileage, which you can see on the left hand side, to the actual fuel capacity which you have in there. It's still in German. I'm sorry, I need to change it. Actually, I will show you how to change it. I will go down all the way here. Then we go down to display. No, that's wrong. We go here to language, to English. Okay, now it's changed. First is the function, trip A auto reset we can change. We can activate or deactivate. We can see the different display types and stuff like that. We have the bar graph, we have the circle, and we have the symbol. So 3 different schemes. We can change the brightness, auto or customer defined. Background, we can change from auto to black and white. The favorite info, favorite switch, the air temp you can turn on or off. And that's everything here. If you go to general, then you can change the date and time. You don't need to do that when you connect it to Honda Road Sync. It will always change the date and time according to your settings on your phone. We can change the unit, the language, restore default Bluetooth. Pairing reset is when you connect your phone for the first time. And then service, maintenance, equipment, system information. That's everything here about the display I wanted to show you. As I said, there will be some arrows in the display showing you where to go for navigation when you connect it to RoadSync and select a destination. that's everything about the display. In the middle you can see the ignition switch here. It has the usual functions. You can lock the handlebar, you can open up the seat and stuff like that. You can put it to ignition and start it up, or put it to seat and fuel and then open either the seat or the fuel cap. Also we have a cubby hole here with a USB connection in there. Possibly you can fit a ½ liter water bottle in there. On the right hand side we don't have anything. And I will show you now the under seat storage compartment. There we go. This is what it looks like when you open it up. It is a little spring adjusted there, so it will stay open even if there's some wind. And once again, just I want to remind you that the ADV350, the Forza 350 and 125, and also the Yamaha X-Max series 125 and 300 basically almost have the same amount of storage underneath the seat. Very big, very nice. We can fit 2 full-faced helmets in there. As you can see, we have one in here. I can show you the picture where I put mine in there. So 2 full-faced helmets also means, of course, you can go grocery shopping or whatever. You can fit a lot of stuff in there. We have a little cubby hole in there as well, which is open. There's the tools in there. You can put your gloves in there, whatever. This one here is equipped with a smart top box, so it is a little bit different here in the back. And yeah, that's everything I wanted to show you here. We're sitting on the Honda ADV350 2025 and we record as long as possible, although we already seem to have a problem here with the GoPro. Okay, we got everything in here. Let's turn it on. Let's switch this back here to maybe the remaining mileage, the range. Let's put it like this. So the seating position is very nice, comfortable, basically in the toilet position. But you can also put your feet a little bit to the front and angle them. It's not really ideal. I'm 175, 5'9". It doesn't really help me that much to be comfortable, but better than nothing. It would be nicer to have even further up front seating position or foot position. But okay, you cannot have everything. But what I can tell you, how it handles here in the corner is very, very agile, very, very light and agile. It feels like it, and you can easily go through these corners here with ease. That's really what I noticed. I also noticed, of course, in the previous years, they did not really change anything else except for the display and some accessories that you can buy now, like the bars on the side and stuff like that. If you think I'm wrong, please put it in the comments down below and let me know what they have changed. They might have changed something in the front with the design a little bit, but other than that, I think they did not change anything. And so that's what I wanted to tell you about the new ADV350, but it's a big plus, I would say, that they actually changed the display, because the old inverted LC display was quite terrible, and this one is much nicer. And also, I mean, we have full connectivity. I think we had that before with the other display already, but we have full connectivity with Honda Road Sync. We can also use the navigation from Google Maps, and we have turn-by-turn navigation here with an arrow or with some arrows. And yeah, that's pretty nice. The display naturally, changes brightness when you go through a tunnel, and it turns inverts itself. So it is very, very easy to see. We have three different display types, as I showed you already. This is the one with a bar graph, then you have a simplified, and we have one with a round RPM counter, I believe. You can use your hips on to steer it through the corners here. It really is a joy. It is really a big joy. I always say that it's a joy to ride. Not always, but most of the time. But this really is a joy to ride. Also, just reminds me about the turn signals. We have automated turn signals. I don't know if you can actually turn it off. I hope you can. You know, they will turn off automatically so that you don't forget them. And go. Now the riding on the highway here, it is very nice. The suspension is very nice. Everything as it is here for my weight and for my size. I weigh 80 kilo. Is already pretty nice, the suspension. No complaints there. I guess I would not change it, depending of course when you put a pillion rider onto the rear. And if that would change drastically, I don't know. But for one rider, for me here, the suspension at the moment is perfect. I have maximum power. We're going up a steep incline here. We go, let's say 125 or 130 up the hill, pretty nice. And it feels very stable. The windscreen, yeah, it could be a little bit higher, but it is okay. It just barely goes above my helmet, the wind. But it almost feels like from the ADV actually. I'm not sure if it has the same size, but it looks the same. The windscreen is also adjustable in, I don't know, 5 positions or something like that, but manually. But maybe in the summertime you want to bring it down a little bit or so. But yeah, the ride comfort is very nice at higher speeds here. I like it very much. I like it that it looks like a motorcycle actually here. You can put some accessories here if you want to. With ease, not like on the, I think on the Ford or so, where they have this fairing and you know you have a hard time putting your smartphone or so, maybe on the mirrors or so. But here it's fairly easy because you have this the handlebar bar. And yeah, that's all I can say to it. I don't have anything negative. Well, the comfort of to put your feet maybe a little bit more to the front would be ideal. But I mean, what is ideal? You know, you cannot find the ideal scooter. There's always something. If you have very nice feet position, then usually, yeah, there are some other things, you know, and then there's not enough space under the seat or something like that. There's always something. Unfortunately, there's not the perfect scooter. I'm sure there's also not the perfect motorcycle for you out there. But yeah, as you can see, we also have these kind of position lights or whatever you want to call them. So they make you look a little bit bigger at when it's dark or at night. It's good that maybe people will see you better. And yeah, I don't have anything to complain. The display is nice, clear and crisp. That's what I always say. But the new display, new TFTs are pretty nice. And that's all I can tell you. Definitely 2 thumbs up here for the new ADV350 2025 model year. Thanks very much for watching. This has been Alright Out. Take care. Bye bye.